Hey, what's up guys, I'm Explorer here, back with episode 2 of Tekkit Classic. So, last episode I mainly just got started a little bit, did a little bit of mining. In between episode I did more mining. I also cleared out a little area right here just so I could actually get started with a few other things. And also, so basically for mining I went down here, I tunneled a little bit more after, clearing out that entire cave. And then I came across this cave right down here, which honestly didn't really have much. Well, it had a good amount of stuff, but didn't have anything I needed, so I went down to level 10, mined for a little bit, and I found a few diamonds. Actually, this is a good amount of diamonds. This is actually, probably the minimum we needed. Actually, no, not the minimum, but, I don't know, we did need a few. So that's good to have well, good to have any amount of diamonds at this point. Alright, so, this episode, my main focus is going to be, well, starting off with industrial craft and maybe do some equivalent exchange. Mainly work on making like a philosopher's stone or something like that. See if we can get that to go. By the way, for now, industrial craft. So, there are a few things we need to start off industrial craft. We need copper, which we've already smelted. We need some tin, which I'm gonna smelt right now while we're getting everything we need. There we go. And then finally we need iron, or actually we need like refined iron, I think it's called. Where basically it's double smelt iron, so it's smelt iron ingots. But another thing we need is rubber. So, in order to get rubber, we're going to need to find rubber trees and use a tree tap to get them. So, oh yeah, also in between episodes I chopped down all the trees in the mini forest above us, which, as you can see, it's completely empty above us. Used to be trees, but now there aren't. By the way, ooh, I nearly forgot to make tree taps. So, tree taps are just basically look like this, and we get our tree tap. Let's make a few. 3 ought to. Alright, so now we're gonna need to find a tree top. We'll probably go with the forest right below us, or well, just south of us. Because right below us is, underground, and trees don't really grow underground unless, you make them. But either way, we're going to need to find these specific trees with, basically, they have leaves, and then right above them they have like a few like random single blocks above it. So it should be decently easy to find. Ooh, hey, oil. That'll be useful. I actually forgot that deserts have a lot of oil. That'll be good for powering stuff like quarries and stuff like that. Hopefully the combustion engines don't explode. But either way, oh, hello there, spider and zombie. What are you doing here? It's daytime. You're not supposed to be here. Alright, so do you see any trees around? Because I don't. Hello, trees. Please, rubber trees. Honestly, I need one just so I can get the sapling. Oh god, I didn't sprint. Sprint? Yeah. Alright, I think that's one off the... Well, Why aren't there any trees at all? How do you make the big map appear? Key config. Oh. Okay, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to search around for a little bit to find one. And then I'll be right back once I've found one so that we can move on. This is literally right after I stopped recording and I found one. Yeah, so rubber tree leaves, or trees are kind of hard to find. Basically, you have to look at the trunk because the leaves look like they're birch, so it's going to be kind of difficult to spot at first, maybe. By the way, right now we're not looking specifically for the tree unless, if we can get the saplings. We're looking for a little orange spot on the side. Which it doesn't look like this tree has one. So I guess its only uses for the wood and for the saplings. Let's just quickly chop it down a little bit. Why didn't I use my axe? I'm stupid. Alright, hopefully we get a sapling from this, please. Please. Well, I need one sapling. One single sapling. No. Well, looks like we're on the hunt again, except I feel like it's going to be easier to find it now that I've figured out what I'm looking for. Aha, see? Look right there. The dark the dark wood. Let's see. Ah, okay, here, this one has it. Basically, we're looking for these orange spots right here because if you right click it with the tree tap, you'll get sticky resin from it. And sticky resin is basically going to be used to create rubber. You can smelt it to make one rubber, or you can put in an extractor, which we'll end up making later, in order to get 3 rubber. So, hopefully we can get 1 sapling from this before it's nighttime, please. Well, I need 1 sapling, no. Why is this game not like me right now? Just give me, okay. Now I'm gonna run back home, sleep, and then I'm gonna come back once I find another rubber tree. So, be right back. Alright, I'm back now. It's daytime, and look at this. I found not 1, but 2 rubber trees. We have to find. We have to get 1 sapling from this. Please. I need 1 single sapling. Why do rubber trees have to be so bad at giving off saplings, honestly? Like, you're not doing something right here. Like, people who made industrial craft, help. Help my mod pack that was based in 1.2.5 that you probably already had an update or a bug fix for, even though there's probably not a bug. Because that's totally how it works. Okay, honestly, why can't I get... Okay, there we go, we got a sapling. Now I have a feeling... Oh, we got 2. Well, that makes it way better, actually. Alright, and now... Ooh, did we get 3? We got 3, wow. Alright, so... Basically, back to collecting rubber. If you'll notice, after you collect the rubber, there's this little spot here that kind of remains, where basically, if you're lucky, you can keep on right-clicking it and get more sap from it. But other times, it doesn't really give extra. And you can keep on right-clicking in the hopes for sap until that spot leaves. Like right there, it's gone. Alright, so overall, we got 10 sticky resin, 11. Oh yeah, occasionally the actual like trees drop it too. So that's pretty useful. Alright, either way, now that we've got that rubber, now we can just run back and start smelting that so that we can create our first machine, which will be the extractor. So, ooh, there's a zombie right there. Zombie, what are you doing? It's daytime, you're not supposed to be out here. 1.2.5, the time of bug glitches and such. The time of bugs that have been fixed since then. And I really need to get a farm going. Dang, I only have 11 steak left for food. Or I could kill pigs, but pigs and cows and such. But you know what, a farm will probably be easier, maybe. There's just a slight possibility that I could or could not, who knows? Nobody does, except for, people that do know things. And such, yeah. Okay, I think this is the way to my cave. Yeah, it is. Alright, so now we're back. All we need to do is smelt up this rubber. I'll just smelt 8 of it. Get the entire stack going. How much do we need? We need 1 there. And then I'm gonna smelt some of the iron here. There we go. Okay, I think that's all we need to do. I should probably also... Actually, might be a good idea to grow a few more rubber tree saplings. Get a little bit more rubber for this stuff, so we can make more machines and be all fancy like that. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I'll just spread this out a little more, I guess. Alright, now that I think about it, I kind of want to wait until I make a macerator. If, we have enough rubber to make it. Let's see, here's 3. I don't think we have enough. Alright, so for now, I'll just turn it to, well, 1 bone to 3, and I actually just remembered something that's really useful. Since this is 1.2.5, 1 bone meal is all we need to grow trees. That's actually extremely useful for us. And oh man, these actually grew pretty good size. That's awesome. But the question is, are there any spots? Please? That's a tall tree and there are no spots. What the heck? Hacks. These trees are hacking. That these trees are hacking. That's totally what's going on. Like obviously. Like they know how to hack. That's yeah. Okay, honestly, do these have any rubbers? Okay, they do. Good. At least one of them has one. Ooh, hey, stopping. Oop. Alright, ooh, I also actually, I'm pretty sure we would actually have enough rubber to make a macerator. I forgot that since we have rubber logs, we can extract those to make one rubber. So that is definitely useful for all this rubber wood, which makes 3 jungle planks instead of, 4 like planks normally. Alright, so anything on here at all? I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna cut out until I get all the rubber I need. And then I'll be right back. So, yep, be right back yet again. Alright, so I'm back. I end up getting 14, well, now I've got 14 sticky resin from 3 more trees. I end up planting a bit more, so. By the way though, we need the extractor to get started with this. As you can see, there are 2 tiers of industrial craft machine: centrifuge, extractor, and normal. Basically, this is just an upgraded version that works better. And actually, even before the extractor, we need something to actually generate power, which obviously generator. So, geothermal Mark II, I actually didn't know that existed. Engine generator. Oh, so I'm going to assume that these ones are pretty much just like, take power from engines and use it to power that stuff. That's pretty cool, but either way, we need empty cells, glass, refined iron, and a generator. Oh wait, that's geothermal, never mind. We just need a battery, refined iron, and iron furnace, which, do we have redstone? Okay, we do. I thought we didn't have any. Alright, so, we need a machine block, I believe. Or we can just make an iron furnace, which I'm just going to make an iron furnace. Because it seems like it would just be easier. Alright, so we have a furnace. Now we can surround it in 5 iron and we can get our iron furnace. Generator, we need refined iron, and then we also need we need some cables. There we go, copper. Now that I think about it, I think I need more rubber just for this. So either way, we have our 1 copper cable. Then in order to make a battery, we just need tin and we need redstone, which I forgot to grab. There we go. And copper cable. Yeah, we got our battery. So now combine all these and we have ourselves a generator. So this is going to be the main thing that supplies us energy, like, for the start of the game. Alright, so basically putting coal in, they'll start filling up its internal buffer. Then we can transfer power, either, putting machines right next to it, and there's a cow in here. Okay. By the way, you can either put a machine right next to it, or you can hook it up with cables. Which right now I'm going to hook it up with cables, so let's see here. Let's just completely empty out this way, so that we can, just set up the cables down. And since nighttime and my door is pretty much just a hole in the ground that mobs can easily just walk into, I'm just going to sleep for the night. Okay, so now that we got our generator, now we can start building our extractor. Alright, so just close this down. Extractor. There we go. So this is pretty easy. Also, just so you know, pretty much every single industrial craft machine pretty much uses a machine block and an electronic circuit. Well, like all the machines that don't supply power and stuff like that. Either way, machine block is just 8 refined iron, and electronic circuit is 1 refined iron with redstone and copper cables. Or these reactor sensor location cards, and I don't even know what those are. don't even know what they are, but okay. Alright, so actually we already made our copper cables. We don't need any more. But we do need our machine block, which we can't turn back into refined iron, just in case you were wondering. As well as our electronic circuit, which we need our redstone again. Ah, dang it, I'm so used to, my crafting station where I can just leave the crafting menu and, everything stays in it. Alright, so now we just need 3 more extractors. And wait for it. Wait for it. Oh no, I missed. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing with gas. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. We have our extractor. Let's hook this up to our generator right here. And this should start supplying with power, but it'll take it from this internal buffer. Which right now I'm just going to put coal down here so that I can start gaining power. And what this is going to do for us is, if we place in our sticky resin right here, it'll very, very slowly, because, there are upgrades we can add to it right here. Very slowly, it'll start turning the sticky resin into rubber. But it won't create just one rubber, it'll actually create 3. So if you look here, boom, 3 rubber. And then since we had 6, we'll have 18 extra rubber, so that's going to be really useful for us. And we're also going to need a few more iron for the macerator. We need 9, so I guess we'll smelt 5 more ingots. Actually, no, yeah, let's just smelt 8. There we go, that's fine. Then we're going to need more of those, and, oops. There we go. Alright, so while that's running, let's just set up our macerator. In order to make this, we need some flint, some cobblestone, machine blocks, and electronic circuits. So we can easily make these circuits again. There we go. Let's see here. Cobblestone and flint, I feel like we have plenty of those. Yep. And then finally we need our machine block and electronic circuits, so that should be easy enough to make. And electronic circuit. Do we have, come on, one more refined iron. I believe in you. I believe in you. Why are there diamonds in there? Those weren't supposed to, what? Wait, did I accidentally shift click or something? I'm so confused. I don't know, either way, let's just make our macerator. Just with our very simple recipe here, and boom, macerator. Let's hook this up right next to the extractor right here. Ooh, hey, it's done. Oh yeah, also we can put a rubber wood into the extractor, and it'll start making us some rubber. As you can see here, it also goes through the coal really quickly, so pretty much want to switch to a more dedicated power source ASAP. By the way, we have our macerator, which we should probably hook up to this system. There we go, now that's gaining power. And time to show you what it does. So, let's take something like iron. You just put it in here, and it'll start slowly processing. And eventually we're going to end up getting 2 dusts. So if you look here and look at dust. Alright, so the dust we can get is bronze, tin, copper, gold, iron, and coal dust with, from that stuff. And apparently refined iron, silver, clay, etc., blah, blah, blah. Either way, as you can see there, 1 ore turned into 2 iron dust, which, if you smelt this 2 iron dust, you would get 2 iron ingots. So basically, it's a good and simple way to double your ore, which it's actually pretty much the only way to double your ore in this case, I think. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so Right now we've got these two machines going. I was going to make an electric furnace, but I feel as though it might not actually work that well, especially when, for the fact that we're using coal to power the electric furnace, and we're using coal to power the regular ones too. So for now, I might as well just upgrade these ones to iron. Also, just so you know, the iron furnaces are useful alone too. Instead of smelting 8 items with 1 coal, it'll smelt 10 items. So you do get those 2 extra items to smelt, so that is pretty dang useful. Alright, so honestly I have no idea of how long I've been going, but I am going to quickly check. If it's about time to wrap up, then I will. If I feel like we still have a little bit of time, I might start off with something else. Yeah, so either way, I will be right back. Alright, so it does look like we have pretty much hit the wrapping up point. It's been about 20 minutes. I think it might be good to keep these episodes kind of around 20 minutes, depending upon what I'm going to be doing. So either way, I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Tekkit Classic, episode 2. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on this video, and I will see you all for the next episode. Bye.